Picture this. You're staring at a handful of loan accounts, federal loans, maybe one private lender, and the thought of one payment feels like oxygen. Consolidation promises simplicity, but the credit report story underneath that nice promise is full of trade-offs. New trade lines, closed originals, possible hard pulls, changed repayment windows, and a slow burn where payment history rules everything. Let's walk the ledger and expose what really moves your score. What consolidation is. Two very different beasts. When people say consolidate, they mean two different things. Federal Direct Consolidation Loan. Combine eligible federal loans into one federal loan. This is a service offered through federal student aid, and it does not require a credit check. It simply rolls your existing federal debt into one new direct consolidation loan. It can lower monthly payments by extending the repayment term, but that often increases total interest paid over the life of the loan. Private consolidation/refinancing. You apply to a private lender to repay your existing loans with a brand new private loan. This can lower your interest rate if your credit has improved, but it almost always involves a hard credit inquiry and creates a new account on your credit report. That new account can change average account age and cause other temporary score effects. Bottom line, federal consolidation equals administrative restructuring. Private refinancing equals a fresh loan. Payment history remains the king. Nothing else beats it. All the nuance matters, but never forget the loudest signal, payment history. Your record of on-time payments is the single biggest factor in scoring models. Whether you consolidate or refinance, keeping payments current is the nuclear option that protects your score. Missing a payment on a newly consolidated loan or a refinanced private loan will damage your credit just as badly as it would have before the change, and sometimes worse if the new account reports differently. Immediate and near-term mechanics. What you'll see on the report. Expect these visible changes on the credit report timeline. New account entry. Private refinancing creates a new loan trade line. Federal consolidation creates a new direct consolidation loan trade line. Even if the federal option doesn't require a credit check, the new account appears on the report and becomes part of your credit age math. Closed or paid off previous loans. Original loan accounts generally move to paid or closed status once consolidation completes. That reduces the number of active accounts and can lower your average age of accounts, a factor that sometimes drags scores down a few points temporarily. Possible hard inquiry. Private refinancing involves a hard pull. Federal consolidation does not. Hard inquiries typically cause a small temporary dip in scores. If you need to apply for a mortgage or other credit soon, the timing of that inquiry matters. Utilization and mix. Student loans are installment debt, not revolving, so consolidation won't change your credit card utilization, but consolidating many loans into one may change your credit mix, how many installment versus revolving accounts you have. A small scoring factor. Temporary dip versus permanent change. The common patterns. In practice, there are two likely score narratives after consolidation. The short dip. Most borrowers see a small, temporary score drop after consolidation or refinancing. Why? New account plus closed accounts plus, for private, a hard pull equals short-term metrics wobble. But these dips often recover as on-time payments continue. So in the near term, the change is usually temporary. The long-term result, if consolidation lowers your monthly payment enough to avoid missed payments and reduce stress, your payment history stays clean, interest costs may be lower, private refinance, or higher, federal longer terms, and your score often improves over 6 to 18 months. If the consolidation extends repayment and you end up paying more interest over time, your cash flow may remain tighter, but your credit score usually follows behavior, not balance alone. That's why the decision must be both math and behavior. The tactical playbook. Exactly when to consolidate, when to refinance, and how to protect your score step by step. This is the checklist you read on the call. The numbers to run, the phrases to say, the 90-day timeline that keeps your credit intact. Step 0, the diagnostic. Do this before you apply. Pull all your loan statements and your 3 credit reports. Identify balances, interest rates, servicer names, account ages, delinquencies, default status. Ask, do I have federal benefits I'd lose by refinancing? If you have PSLF qualifying or IDR qualifying payments, quitting federal status may be an expensive mistake. Calculate the total interest and monthly payment under current loans versus consolidation/refinance options. Use total cost over the horizon, not just the monthly payment. Decision matrix, which tool to use. If you have federal loans and your goal is loan simplification or access to federal repayment plans, then consider a direct consolidation loan. No credit check can lower monthly payments by extending term, but expect possible higher lifetime interest and a new trade line. Use this when you need federal protections or simpler management. If you have high-rate private loans or good credit and your goal is lower interest and faster payoff, consider private refinancing. Expect a hard pull, a new loan, and potential score wobble, but often lower APR and lower total interest if you qualify. Carefully compare APR and fees. If you're delinquent or in default, don't automatically refinance yourself out of a mess. Ask the servicer about rehabilitation, which may remove default status after 9 payments, and consolidation options. Sometimes rehabilitation improves credit more cleanly than consolidation. Contact a trusted counselor or your servicer for the exact path. Exact scripts. Say these on the phone. To your federal servicer, ask before consolidating. I'm thinking about a direct consolidation loan. I want to confirm. Will this affect my eligibility for income-driven plans and PSLF? And can you explain whether consolidating will change my account age or reporting? Also, will there be any delays in reporting the new loan so I can plan around billing cycles? To a private refinance lender, I'm pre-qualified elsewhere at X%, and I want to compare offers. If I apply, will you run a soft pull first or require a hard inquiry? If you require a hard pull, can you confirm your funding timeline and any origination fees in writing? If delinquent and calling about rehabilitation, I want to rehabilitate my federal loan. Please explain the exact payment schedule needed to remove default from my credit report and the timelines for reporting to the credit bureaus once rehabilitation is complete. 90-day execution plan that protects your credit day 0. Run diagnostics, credit reports, servicer statements, choose path. If refinancing, pre-qualify softly if possible. Day 1 to 7. If going private, submit application only after you're sure of timing. If going federal, submit consolidation paperwork. Snap screenshots of all confirmations. Day 8 to 30. Monitor reporting. For federal consolidation, confirm which loans show as paid and that the direct consolidation loan posts. For private refinance, expect the original loans to show paid and the new loan to appear. Watch average age and mix. Month 2 to 3. Make on-time payments and, if possible, pay a small extra to the principal, showing immediate good behavior after a change speeds recovery. If a small score dip happened, it's often recovered with 1 to 3 months of clean payments. Numeric examples to show the trade. Example A. Simplify but extend. $40,000 federal debt across several loans. Weighted average rate 5.5%. Current monthly total $450. Direct consolidation into a 25-year term. Reduces monthly to approximately $250, but increases lifetime interest. Good if cash flow is the priority. Not great if your aim is fastest payoff. Example B. Refinance to lower APR. $40,000 private debt at 9% arrow. Refinance at 5% fixed for 10 years. You'll likely save thousands in interest and pay less in total, but expect one hard inquiry and a new loan trade line. The real decision isn't credit points, it's outcomes. Consolidation is not a magic score boost. It's a financial tool that changes the shape of your debt, and the score moves in response to how you use the tool. If consolidation improves your ability to pay on time, it's probably the right move. If it simply extends debt while reducing monthly discomfort, it may help today and cost you for years. If you want a personalized, numbers-first recommendation, not generic advice, 𝐲𝑆consultant.com can model your exact scenario. Show total dollars paid, the score timeline, and a recommended path. Direct consolidation versus private refinance versus rehab versus do nothing. We'll run the math, time the credit reporting. Visit 𝐲𝑆consultant.com to request a student loan consolidation review, and we'll walk you through the decision with your exact balances and goals. 𝐲𝑆 Consulting Enterprise. We could help you in such.